it's a weird size, but I guess you could really do whatever size you want as long as it's a square. And then I took a 4x4 sheet of, this is by this Die Cuts with a View, it's the spring stack. And so this is houndstooth. It's really cute. So I'm going to adhere that to the front using my Xyron tape runner. Alright, so you just want to adhere that right to the front, kind of center it as best you can. And then the next step is going to be, I don't know who these stamps are by, unfortunately. They're really cute. The owl, he's my favorite. I use him so much. But for this one, I'm going to use a stamp I've never used before. This is, probably can't tell, I'll show you the actual card thing. See, it says like all the months and it's in a circle. It's really cute. I like it. So I'm going to clear stamping block. Mine is pretty scuffed up and stuff from all my Stays On ink. Have to get some of that Stays On ink remover. I don't know if it works or not, but that's okay. I'm going to take, this is just a scrap piece of white paper, and decide where it goes, because I'm going to cut it out after. So I'm going to use my black Stays On ink pad. Stays On for every surface. It's in jet black. I love Stays On ink pads. I find that they produce a really nice picture, so I'm going to stamp that up, or ink it up. You're going to make sure everywhere is inked good, and before it dries, you want to stamp it, apply some pressure so it's even all over. So now what I'm going to do, take my thing off. I don't clean mine. I don't know. I know you're supposed to, but especially with the Stays On, I find that very little, the ink actually stays on to the thing, so, and I find that once it's got black ink on it, it's a lot easier to figure out what it says, so it works for me. I'm just going to put that back on my sheet. Now, the next step is going to be to cut this out. So, I'm going to take, you could use an X-Acto knife or scissors, like it's really up to you, whatever you like to use to cut out this stuff. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. I have this cute little thing, I don't know what to call it, circle. So next what you're going to do is you want to adhere this. I'm just going to take my Xyron, use glue stick. You can even use, I don't recommend using like a pop dots or anything like that. Just because they do pop up and that wouldn't work. So next what you're going to do is you want to make a little arrow. I didn't have anything to cut out an arrow, like my Cricut doesn't cut out arrows, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to take it and decide where I want it. I have mine right here. So just hold that on there. You can take your crocodile or your regular hole punch or even just a paper piercing tool. Punch that there. I'm going to take this brad. I don't know who it's by. It's a cute little brad. I'm going to place it right there. Oh my goodness. 1 second. So yeah, you can tell I've punched through both sides, but that's okay. I'm going to cover the inside with paper anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. You want to put that like that. You want to make sure it's somewhat loose. And then so see, you can turn this to whatever month it is. And now I'm going to make one that has days on it. So what size it is, but it's 1.2 millimeters. So I'm just going to ink up the edges because I just want the edges, the inside and the outside edges inked. And don't worry, you don't have to be super fast. Even if it dries a little, that's okay. I'll show you how to make it wet again. So you just want to make sure you get ink all over it. Good layer of ink. So on the inside too. These markers are really good for inking off your stamp, especially if there's only like a certain part of your stamp you want, or if you want to do like one part of your stamp like a different color than the other parts of your stamp. It's good. So I really like them. They came in like the ones I bought. They came in. Here's them right here. They came in a pack of 36. So I like them. Got them for Christmas. Alright, so once you're done coloring it, you want to kind of like breathe on it, like kind of like when you're, like fogging something up. And then stamp it, and then make sure you get pressure all over, and then so it gives you the same side ring. Now it doesn't give you as clear of an image as say with the Cezanne ink pad, but that's okay. It's just because it's a clear stamp, but it still looks good. The markers work especially good with rubber stamps. Alright, so now I'm just gonna cut this out. So I'm just going to attach it using my side bottom. The good thing about this is if you get adhesive off the edges, you can just like fold it over. You want to make sure one is at the top or near the top. And then the next step is going to be to make another arrow. Alright, to finish up my card, I'm going to use, this is a laugh stamp. I know it's backwards, but because it's a stamp. There you go. It's from Target, once again by that scrapbook